J.J. Moore will be starting on pole. Starting in second will be the number 28 of Joe Davis. Row 2 will be Wyatt Thompson. Starting in third. Starting in fourth is Carter Pendleton. Chade Smodlewski. Man, that's a mouthful. Starts in fifth. Riley Bennett starts in sixth. Starting in seventh is Luigi Gonzalez. Lucas Lewis starts in number 73 car tonight. He starts in eighth spot. Then we have John Broussard and Tyler Curley rounds out the top 10. And rounding out the field, we have Noah Nicholson and Gio Turpin. Into three. And coming off four, Pace Truck ducks off. Onto the pit lane. J.J. Moore and Joe Davis lead him to the green flag. And we are underway from Charlotte. Oh, couple cars tagging the wall right there. 51 right up in front. Side by side for the lead already on lap number one. Joe Davis up the racetrack. Coming off turn four to lead the first lap. Bunch of cars on the wall again, and it will be the 31 J.J. Moore to lead lap number one. J.J. Moore looking already pretty good, but the 28's going to be on his outside. You're going to challenge him. Side by side for the lead. Joe Davis on the outside. Side by side for the lead. Side by side for second on back. The top lane looks to be having a good run already. Whoa! Contact for second. J.J. Moore making contact with the number 31 car. He's going to have that spot on the outside. 31's going to challenge him on the inside. Running that middle groove right there on the inside and, migrating down to the bottom lane. The top lane, though, seems to be having the better corner exit. Oh, trouble. 73 goes to the grass. Lucas Lewis going airborne. Dukes the Hazard style through the front chute. Keeps that car straight. What a drive right there by Lucas Lewis. Up ahead, though, Wyatt Thompson going to the inside of Riley Bennett in that number 9 car. One car scrapes the wall. 3 wide up here, though. But the 51 making it 3 wide. Now going to make contact, slight contact with 95 of Wyatt Thompson. Has a little bit of damage right there. Tyler Curley going to go to the back bumper to the number 9. He's going to have him on the inside, going to run aggressive. Man, just 6 laps in already. Already great racing. Here comes J.J. Moore to the inside. Here comes Modlewski in the number 19 car. These cars running loose. This track is, with this car, it's such an ill-handling racetrack. Modlewski is going to be on the outside again, side by side for second. And so far, the battles tonight, they've been been sketchy. They've been good, though. But top lane just is really working better for these guys. And it seems to be the better line for these cars as Modlewski's going to have a big run off of 2. He's going to have it on the inside, challenging for the lead. Side by side. He's going to take it. Going to go with the slider up the track. Joseph Davis going to be right on his tail. And at the line, Chase Modlewski's going to lead that lap. Now Joe Davis going to go to the inside. 19's going to bring it in closer. One car gets loose in the back. I believe that might have been the 51 or the 88. But the main battle is going to be up towards front. So far in second place. 19's going to drive up the track. And Modzlewski just has a bunch of cars up here that he's going to have to try to hold off. Wyatt Thompson, though, with the run. Right on his bumper. Thompson, side by side for the lead. So far, he's going to have the edge. Joe Davis driving it in there for second. Maybe going to have a chance at the leader. Tyler Curley's made his way up to the 5th spot. 5 cars under one blanket here for the lead on lap number 10. And man, this is entertainment at its best right here. Joe Davis going to go to the inside. Joseph Davis. Tyler Curley going to be the inside at 31 on the outside. Tag that wall again. Going to be close to lead this lap. 95. Wyatt Thompson led that lap. You got the number 19, though, still on his outside. Tyler Curley moving in the 4th spot. Gets around a 31. Going to have his sights set on the number 28. Now going to go to the inside, but that top lane's been the better lane all night. But Tyler Curley's such a good racer. Going to have it, though, on the inside. Now going to move in the 3rd spot. Now going to have his sights set on the leaders. Oh, 95 is going to back up a little bit right there. Got a little bit loose. 20 is going to be on his bumper. Does Curley make it 3 wide on the inside, the middle? So far, he's going to wait for the move to make the move. 19's going to go up the racetrack. And just the aggression level that we're seeing so far tonight, it's just... Welcome back to Charlotte, where we went out there. Sorry for that. That was completely out of my control. But anyway, the racing has calmed down so far. I'm not sure if we had a caution. Looks like Carter Pendleton's 1 lap down. I'm not sure what happened with him. But so far, I believe we've been caution-free so far tonight. So Tyler Curley is the race leader right now by about 3/4 of a second over Riley Bennett. He currently runs in the 2nd spot. And this time by, you can see that the info has changed a little bit. Now it's showing their cars instead of their pictures. Probably the better. Probably for the better. As Riley Bennett is running in the 2nd spot behind, like I said, Tyler Curley. Running in 3rd is the number 95, Wyatt Thompson. Noah Nicholson in car number 49, and you got J.J. Moore rounding out the top 5. You got the number 19 kind of running loose there a little bit. Over the number 73. Oh, Modzlewski is going to get tied up in the wall. Here comes the 73 on the inside. Gonna run right in his line. A little bit of a battle brewing up. What happened to the 9? 9, all right, down pit road, green flag, pit stops, it looks like. See if the leader's gonna come down this time by. I would assume he would have a very different strategy from the number 9 in the Chevys. Battle for second brewing up between Noah Nicholson and the number 49 and 95 Wyatt Thompson. Going to be right there on the inside. Nicholson going to be on the outside. Whoa! Wow. Really went up the track right there. Thought he was going to make contact right there. But the number 49 doesn't, though. Pretty lucky. So far, that battle will coincide, and they'll go to number 49, Noah Nicholson, out of Boston, Massachusetts. 1.2 second lead now for Tyler Curley. The lead getting bigger, and it probably did get bigger there with with them battling it out for the race lead, or for second place, excuse me. I'm beginning to believe that 9 stop was unscheduled, or he was short pitting or something. Yeah, very interesting tournament events right there. 19. Meanwhile, the 44 having something. Hey, he's just been loose all night. What happened to Modzlewski? Oh, there he is down pit lane, as well as Gio Turpin. Tyler Curley, the race leader, now hits the pit lane. So that will give the lead so far, for now, to the 49 car. He'll lead it over 95, and I assume they're going to come in this time by. 49 really slow. Probably trying to save the tire, save the fuel so far. And just trying to stretch this run out. See what they can do. See if it can help them in the long run. And then, and I mean it very well could help them in the long run. '95 Wyatt Thompson ducks off, going to go down to the pit lane. Tyler Curley back out on track, running a 6 right now, 1 lap down. Everyone pretty much going to be a lap down, except for the 57 John Broussard, who's on the pit lane. Everyone else should get their lap back. Noah Nicholson will hit the pit lane this time by the race leader. So that should mean everyone will get their lap back this time by. Wow, look at that, Riley Bennett. I mean, I think that strategy worked out perfectly for him. And he will cycle out to the race lead once he circles around. '57 really slow on the racetrack. Gonna go down pit lane, very sketchy doing it from the second lane right there. Very ballsy, as Riley Bennett, you can see there, takes the race lead. And so now he leads it in Charlotte. One of his 2 home tracks. Darlington is his main hub. Has a 3.5 second lead over Tyler Curley and opening it up. So if we saw the strategy of the year, we might have seen it right there with him short pitting. I wouldn't really call it short pitting, but him just pitting right there really helped him. John Broussard running in 10th place. Closest battle so far, looks like it's for 3rd. As Noah Nicholson is starting to catch 31 J.J. Moore. J.J. Moore, of course, started on the pole. Currently runs on 3rd spot. See if there's anything else happening out here. Looks like no. Carter Pendleton's going to be out of the pit lane. Riley Bennett's still leading. With this, we're going to go on board with a couple laps with Riley Bennett and see how he drives this newly scanned Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's go on board with him. Whoa, car really slow on the track down the back straightaway. That was a Toyota. Geo Turpin, he might have been re-entering the track after pitting. Got some damage with that car. See what happened right there. All right, try to get in a replay. Whoa. Blowing the transmission out. I'm not sure what he's doing. Well, this is typical Geo stuff right here. So I'm not shocked by it. Well, Tyler's starting to gain here. Really starting to gain right there. It's 2.6. Now it's 2.4. Gonna be 2.3, 2.2, 2.1. 51 stopped on the track sideways. See what this Yahoo's doing. What is he doing? He's trying to wreck people down the back straightaway. Well, here's Riley Bennett, the race leader. I'm not too sure if the officials are going to like that. By the way, we're past halfway in this race with 90 or 96 caution waves. Slow car on the racetrack. Geo Turpin. That is first caution of the night. So this really shakes everything up here. This is going to eliminate Riley Bennett's huge lead from pretty much the rest of the pack. On that apron. Pitch truck's gonna pick him up right here in the back straightaway. Everyone else is gonna get their lap back, their wave around. So Tyler Curley is gonna be starting in second, more than likely, unless they pit. Well, they might pit, but they top off to Maybe be good on tires for the rest of the race. Looks like 20 might be pitting. Let's see here. Who fakes out? 9 fakes out. 20 doesn't. 20 doesn't. 19. Most Toyotas don't. They just come on down. That might be... That actually might be good for the 20 of Tyler Curley. Because he's going to be on fresh tires here on this restart. He's probably going to be good on fuel for the rest of the race. Now, this might be a race-winning stop right here. Wins the race off pit road. Lucas Lewis will come out in second. Chase Modlewski will come out in third, last place. Only 3 cars pitted that time by. And Riley Bennett is the race leader. We'll restart us here. So I'm pretty sure they're going to get to choose this time by, and they'll go back to green, lap 59. That would be 42 to go here from Charlotte. I think Riley wants to win something this season, hasn't been able to do it. He's had the shot to do it, I think, a few times, but hasn't been able to pull it off just yet. So, all right, here they go. Choose. Riley's going to go to the inside. Noah Nicholson going to go to the outside. Some guys running the chicane. No, he goes to the outside, it looks like. Outside. So J.J. Moore will restart on the inside in second. Unofficially second, I should say. Our ticker will say second, but... You know what? It is second. So Riley chooses the outside, and well, we know from that initial restart, the top lane from the initial start of this race, the top lane was better. It was better in the pack when you're side by side with one another. So I can see why Riley chose the outside right there. It's so we can get, probably so he could get the advantage over, you know, the guys on the inside. Tyler Curley wants the inside. I think he's really confident with this car, and I think he's going to have a good enough car to, I think, where he can make that bottom lane work. But I think if you're anyone else, I think you just choose the top side. It's a no-brainer. Really easy to get the runs on the outside tonight versus then on the inside. So going back to green right here, it'll be 42 laps to go. Lap 59 of 100 in this 150 miler. Pace truck ducks off once again. And it'll be Riley Bennett, J.J. Moore on the point as we get the green flag back in the air. John Broussard hits the wall right there. Going to hold up the number 19, Chase Modlewski. Go up the racetrack right there. Riley Bennett with the race lead. J.J. Moore challenging him right there on the inside. Noah Nicholson having the run. He's going to try to send it to the outside. Here comes Nicholson. Now the crossover on the inside. Noah Nicholson to the race lead on the inside of that number 49 car. The kid out of Boston takes the race lead away. Like I mentioned, one Daytona coming to 40 laps to go. Tyler Curley's going to go to the inside. Joe Davis. Side by side for fourth. I think Curley's going to have it. Looks like the track is starting to change a little bit here as the sun goes down. Looks like the bottom lane is starting to get faster. These guys are just getting better grip on the inside. As soon as I say that, the 28 is going to get a run. 73, a lot of sparks right there coming out of that car. It's all resolved right now. Joseph Davis still going side by side. So now the 20 is going to get that spot. 73 is going to move up the racetrack. 51 slides it in. Now it's going to be side by side with the 44 WeatherTech Chevy. Riley Bennett running in third. Has one of his biggest rivals and buddies, Tyler Curley, right in there behind him. Here comes the 44. How about Luigi Gonzalez? He's a lapper. He's a lapper. I got excited right there. I got way too excited. He's a lapper, trying to get his lap back. He's 11 laps down, and he's racing like he's contending for the win. He's just on the hot lap right now. But where it does matter for position, battle for third. Curley's going to go to the inside. Riley's going to have to play on defense. Going to drive up a little bit. In the wall. Contact. Thought that the 9 was going to go right down into the 20 and wreck. His lucky just hit the wall. And that's, oh, Lucas Lewis really driving it to the inside, gets loose. Noah Nicholson opens up to a 1.5 second lead. Getting really tight in the back. We haven't had a wreck yet tonight. I have one soon here. Noah Nicholson now 1.8 seconds and counting over JJ Moore. I think we got one car on the wall up here. Heard someone in the wall. Might have been hearing stuff. 44 is going to get one of his laps back. Now going to be 10 laps down. Here comes Joe Davis on the outside. Going to try to run that wall. It's going to work. It worked. Oh, Lucas Lewis gets turned. And he saves it. Oh, and he gets pounded, ARCA braked by the 57. Wow. Take a look at the replay. All right, here's the replay here. Looks like the 51 just got into the back bumper of the 73 car and spun him around. And you can see him right here. He has the car saved. Then right behind him, he just the 73 kind of slides up a little bit. Nothing the 57 could really do, and just pounds the back end of number 73. The hood goes flying off. See there? Yeah, the 51's just hot getting in there. And just gets spun out right there by the 51 car. Not sure if the 51 really meant to do that, if he just got to run out of nowhere and just couldn't avoid hitting the back bumper for 73. I think the 57 right here, I don't think he tried to hit him. Yeah, right there, he just goes right down into the 57's lane at the last second. Nothing both of those drivers can do, obviously. It's not any of their faults, just kind of, an incident, racing incident. And it's lap 69. Nice. Oh, we just missed lap 67. 6-7. That's going to get some cringe. Oh, man. So, all right, we're going to get the restart with 30 laps to go. I wonder when the ticker will turn over. And obviously, we're going to turn off the driver info thing on the bottom of your screen so you guys can see more of the racing action. And speaking of more, JJ Moore running in 7th. The pole sitter. All the way back in 7th there. That's interesting. He might have pitted or something happened. Might have been his lane choice. So Lucas Lewis is 1 lap down, 8 cars on the lead lap. Everyone else a lap down. Wyatt Thompson, the only car out of this race. Ignored Jung and Walker. Walker's me, obviously, but, you know. I explained it earlier, I think. So it's going to be 30 laps to go once we get the restart here. And it's been a crazy race all night, and I think it's just going to get even crazier and crazier and crazier. You know what they say, cautions breed cautions. And those cautions might be breeding on even more. Here we go. 30 laps to go in Charlotte. Green flag is back out. 44 is going to be in the wall right there on the restart. Here comes the 49 on the inside, Noah Nicholson. Another great restart this time by. Gonna have Tyler Curley on the inside, right on his tail. Bennett hits the wall. Drew Davis hits the 20. Davis hits the wall. Keeps the car going, and Curley is sideways. So is Modlewski. 19's gonna have to lock it up. Saves the car. Locks it down. We are still green. And Noah Nicholson still holding the race lead, breaking the draft already. And man, Tyler Curley with that amazing save. Gonna be in 4th. How about Joe Davis, who had that nearly wrecked right there, gonna be in 3rd. Come on, Riley Bennett. Try to hold off that spot. 28's gonna get a huge run. Gonna go to the inside. Curley's gonna make it 3 wide. 3 wide in the middle. What a run. Went from 4th to 2nd right there in a straightaway. Holy cow. All right, here's the replay of it. Right there, goes in the middle. That is some sexy racing right there. I mean, I don't care who you are. That was one ballsy move right there by Tyler Curley. Now he has the sight set on Noah Nicholson, who's just losing this race lead rapidly. Down to 1.2 seconds. 25 laps to go in Charlotte. I think Tyler Curley is going to have this right here. Down to 1 second. 1.1. Nicholson better in the corners. Curley better on the straightaways. 1 second. Under a second. Back to a second. Back to a second again. On board with Tyler. Chasing him down. Noah's been able to hold it off a little bit. But how long is he going to be able to hold it off? Not sure if Tyler's just getting the runs that he needs. Kind of running a different line. 49 running a different line. 1.2 seconds. 49 starting the gain, starting to hold steady. Now the 20 starting to gain. Now the 49 starting to gain. It's a back and forth session right here in Charlotte. I don't really know. And to be Noah Nicholson and to be holding off probably the best all time in Nira, that would have to be something special. Kind of impressive too, if you think about it. Like I mentioned a few times tonight, this is a new scan of iRacing, new scan of Charlotte that we'll see in the new NASCAR game, NASCAR 25, a month from now, October 14th. As we hit the line right now, it's going to be 20 laps to go. Still in that picture. But the 49 is doing what he's doing now. All right, running slightly faster than 20. Is there 20 just saving his stuff? I'd like to say the 20 saving his stuff, but I can't really tell. Less than 20 to go, 19 to go. Laps are just going to continue to tick on down. Here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. And there's what has been a pretty interesting night to say the least. Mostly a clean race, but with great racing. 18 to go at the line. 1.2 seconds. 1.25 counting. It went down to 1.1 right there, going into entry of 1. Let's see how it does off the exit of 2. It stays steady. All right, you can tell that they're running different lines. But, oh, Tyler's in the wall. Definitely not going to help him, I think. Definitely not going to help him. Well, I can't get the voice chat thing to go off. Well, you can hear him talking, maybe saying that. Either one, he's saving it for the tank, or his car's just running like absolutely dog doo-doo out there. Could be both. Could be both. Third, J.J. Moore. How about Carter Pendleton? Rebounding. In fourth right now. Lucas Lewis 1 lap down from that wreck, which brought out the most recent caution. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think you heard the engines go up an octave there a little bit. 15 laps to go. 49 just still holding on. About almost to a 1.5 second lead. He's gaining on him. Gaining on the 20. And the National Series this year has had parity. And you know, and it's had the best racing, I think, out of all series this season. 14 laps to go. And finally, bet opens up back to half in a second. Second and a half. $13 to go. Obviously, tomorrow night's the longest race of the season. The 649 breaking the draft. So far, it's working. Now 1.6 ahead of second. $12 to go now for him. This will be the longest 12 laps of Noah Nicholson's life right here. That might be good for him. Because watch this, 31 starting to close into the 20. Now, if we get a yellow here, I'm not sure if the 49 is going to be able to hold it off. Or if anyone else behind him, like the 20, the 31, 51. Riley Bennett, by the way, is 3 laps down. Having an issue. I think JJ is going to get him. .67. 10 laps to go. 10 to go now for the 49 of Nicholson. Man, I really... enunciated it there. 20 is going to go at the racetrack. That's going to allow the 31, I think, to close in on him. .31's going to be the inside, sending it in there. Less than 10, 9 to go. Tony just scuffed the wall there a little bit. 31. 31's going to have him this lap. Closing in. Oh, one car smoking. $8 to go. Watching the main battle right now just for second place. JJ Moore, Tyler Curley. JJ Moore goes to the inside. Side by side for second. This is what the 49 wants to see. Oh, but he doesn't want to see is them wreck. And bring out a caution. 7 to go. Almost a 2-second lead for the leader. And JJ Moore's going to get around Curley. Curley's going to get a run, though. Curley's going to be on the inside. A little bit of contact there, I believe. A little bit with the bumper. Six laps to go. 20 nearly wrecks the 31. I thought he was going to turn him. Five laps to go. Man, how about Noah Nicholson? Able to take the race lead right there in the final restart. Won it in the thrilling finish in Daytona in the season opener. And absolutely a big demo derby in turn 3 that saw multiple cars go upside down, or one car go upside down, and he snuck by and won it. Some might have said that was a fluke. But so far tonight, it's not looking like a fluke as he's going to come to 3 laps to go. 3 to go. .75 ahead of JJ Moore, the race runner-up right now. He knows how to get around this place. 2 to go. 2 to go for Noah Nicholson. And who saw him coming in today? You know, winning this race, having a good shot to win it. I don't think a lot of people did. But he was there when it counted most, pounced on the opportunity. And imagine starting off your Nira career in the National Series by winning at the 2 biggest racetracks. White flag is out. One more time around for Noah Nicholson. Looking for win number 2 of the season. Winning at Daytona, and now at Charlotte, down the back chute for the final time. And in the 3 and 4, he was there when it mattered the most on the final restart, and some say his Daytona win was a fluke. Well, this one won't be a fluke. Noah Nicholson, victorious at Charlotte. Moore second, Curley third. And where's Pendleton right there? 4th. Modlewski 5th. Joseph Davis 6th. 44 is going to go through the infield. How about that for Noah Nicholson, who's able to get his 2nd career victory, his 2nd on the season. There he is. Burn it down. And here are your results from Charlotte tonight. Noah Nicholson gets the win by a second half over second place JJ Moore. And 3rd is Tyler Curley. And 4th will be Carter Pendleton, number 51. And 5th will be Chase Modlewski, number 19/5. And 6th will be Joseph Davis in the number 28. 7th will be John Brassard in number 57. 8th will be Lucas Lewis in the number 73. 9th, Gio Turpin in number 54. Rounding out the top 10 tonight is Riley Bennett. Luigi Gonzalez is 11th. And rounding out the field tonight will be Wyatt Thompson. And that will conclude our coverage from Charlotte.